Hi, I'm Phyllis, southernfrugal.com. Today we're going to fix a chuck pot roast, and hopefully it's going to taste like smoked brisket. That's what we're doing. And I'm fixing a big one because I want to be able to freeze some of it and to be able to put it in. I want to make some bean and beef burritos later with it. So this is a lot of meat, but we'll probably have some for supper tonight, and then I'll freeze the rest. So I've got pintos in the freezer that I've cooked, and then the beef, and then we can make some great burritos, I think. So anyway, let me show you this roast. I'm going to go ahead and use my Pyrex dish in my smoker because I want all the juice in the bottom of it. So all I'm going to do is put some of the Kraft original barbecue sauce on it. I'm just going to spread some on the top of it. And then I'm really only going to leave it out there on the smoker maybe an hour or so. And then I'm going to transfer it into my crock pot and simply cook it all day long. And then I think it'll be good and tender. Alright, so I'm just going to spread a little bit of the barbecue sauce on it. Just a little bit. Of course, we'll be using more barbecue sauce later on, but right now, what I mainly want to do is get that smoky flavor into this beef. Yes, I don't know if I mentioned this to y'all before or not, but we have a barbecue place it's actually in West Columbia called Piggy Park. And they have great pork barbecue. But a couple of years ago, they started making barbecued brisket, and I love it. And so we were there the other day when we were in Columbia, and we ate out there. And it was I could not believe how good it was. Now, Mr. Bucky got the regular pork barbecue, but I had to get the brisket. And it was just really, really good. It's even better than it used to be. And they are smoking it, not using mesquite, but they're actually using hickory wood chips to smoke it. So that's what I've got today. I'm using the hickory instead of the mesquite wood chips. All right, we're going to go out to the garage. We'll see y'all there. All right, I went ahead and put the water down in there. I've already got the hickory wood chips all around. I could already smell the smoke. So now here's hoping my lid will go on. I'm thinking this will fit. Let's see. Oh, it fits. All right, y'all. I wanted to show y'all. These are the mirrors that we took out of the RV. And this little side table came out. That little paper towel holder. And then that humongous mirror over there that was over the back of the bed. I was never so glad to get rid of something as I was to get that out of the RV. It was very, very heavy. Anyway, I guess we'll take those to Goodwill and see if anybody wants them. They might. I don't know. I mean, nothing's broken or anything. So anyway, back to the little pot roast that we're cooking. And we're just going to, let me turn this around, hold on. All right, so what we're going to do is try to make it taste like brisket. I already know it will, because we've done this before. I've just never cooked it in a Pyrex little thing before on my smoker. And anyway, it's already smoking. Look at this. It's already coming out. Can y'all see that? I can really smell it there. You can see it. Anyway, we're going to let this go for probably, I'm going to guess and say, I don't know, an hour and a half. And then I'm going to put it in the crock pot until probably tonight. And then we'll divide it up, and maybe we'll have some of it tonight. Probably. I know. We probably will. Anyway, so I'm working in the RV, y'all. That's our tin roof. When the wind blows, that's what happens. Anyway, we got a lot of pollen, y'all, a lot. And now the skies are completely clear today, no clouds, like a Canadian high is what we've got. And the pollen is just everywhere. So anyway, we'll see y'all tonight on to do with this chuck roast. All right, we'll be back later tonight. All right, it's been, I don't know, at least 2 hours since we started smoking this chuck pot roast, and I'm gonna see if I can get this lid off. Hold on. I'll put y'all down. See if I can get that off. All right, here goes. Oh, came off easy. All right, let's see what this looks like. There it is. Let me get this so it's not in the light. There. All right, so now I'm going to take it and take it inside and put it in the crock pot for several hours. All right, we'll be back inside. All right, we've got this inside, and of course it's nowhere near tender at all, but it's got a definite strong smoky smell to it. Gonna put it in the crock pot now, and we're gonna let it go for many hours. We'll be back. Okay, it's the next day, and we let the chuck roast cook in the crock pot until, I don't know, 10 last night. Then I put it in a little Pyrex dish and put it in the refrigerator so everything could get cold and I could get all the fat off the top of it. That's what I got off, yeah. So we did have some of it. I cut some off so we could have some quesadillas last night, and well, about 7 o'clock, I guess. And so now I've got 6 servings here. So altogether, we would, and not 6 servings, excuse me, this is 12 servings, because each one of these is going to feed both me and Mr. Bucky. And I did cut off some last night, as I said, so we really got 14 servings out of this chuck roast. And hold on, let me get my receipt. I want to know how much it cost. Hold on. Okay, I got the receipt. So the chuck roast was $15.02. So that works out to be a little over $1 per serving. And so that made me very happy. So what we're going to use this for will be, you can make a little casserole with rice and maybe some cream of mushroom soup, make more quesadillas and mix them with pintos, mix the meat with pintos, or just all kinds of stuff. You could even use soup. Now this is, make soup with it, but now this is smoked, so I tend to not make soup with beef that's been smoked. I don't like it that way. Some people do, but I don't. Anyway, so now I've already got my little bags labeled, and I'm just going to freeze them in individual 2 people's servings. All right, oh, I didn't mean to hit the camera there. All right, so there's one. I'm going to add another little bit to that. And then I'm also taking off any additional fat that I find. Now there'll be a little fat still left on it, but really not anything to get excited about, really. Alright, so I'm going to finish putting these in the bags, and I'm going to also use some of the sauce that was left right here. I probably got a tablespoon of sauce that I can put in each bag. So let me get these in the bags and we'll be back. Alright, we got the meat divided up among 6 packets, and so I've labeled them and they're ready to go in the freezer. Now I did put some spices in, some seasoning in after the chuck roast had been in the crock pot for maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. I used garlic, onion powder, and also used some chili powder and a little bit of teriyaki sauce and nothing else. And so then this little amount of liquid that was there after I picked all the fat off of it, let me show you that again. Yeah, because once you put it in the refrigerator, of course, that fat will congeal and it's easy to get it off. So I've got really about 6 ounces in each packet, and I've got 6 packets. So that's going to be 6 meals for us. Now, when I'm ready to use it, it's very easy to thaw it out and just put some water in a pot, tap water, hot water, and just put it down in there, and just a matter of minutes it'll be thawed out to be able to be used. So I'm going to put it in the freezer now, and I'm using one of these little salad containers because it keeps everything organized. Put the lid on it, and we've got 6 meals for at any point later. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.